Yaga Africa calls for the immediate arrest and prosecution of all INEC officials and their accomplices involved in this grave electoral fraud and calls for the suspension of elections in the affected wards. In addition, the report was received from wards 1 and 2 Onoimo local government that the police officials refused to deploy due to an issue relating to their allowance. INEC had to deploy its personnel and materials to the polling units unaccompanied by police officers. This is not acceptable. Yaga Africa also received a worrying report of manual accreditation of voters in PU 005-006 St. Martin's School, Ejule St. Martin's School, Ejule Ward 003, Ofu local government in Kogi State, where the polling officials refrained from accrediting voters with the beavers and manually accredited voters. Yaga Africa calls on INEC to ensure that the votes from polling units where the beavers was not utilized for accreditation are cancelled in line with the Electoral Act 2022 as amended.
The Yaga Africa's Watching the Vote Data Center received a total of 30 critical incidents, 25 for Imo State and 5 for Kogi State. These are the verified critical incidents reports, primarily concerning the late opening of polls. Some of these incidents include: 1, observers not allowed to observe. This is important for us because it also means an indication of likelihood of fraud when observers are denied observation. An APC party agent refused Yaga Africa to observe the election process in Imobosi Village Square, 16-16-12001. So that's the polling unit code and the ward in Umomi Isiako ward of Idiato South local government area in Imo State. The observation forms were confiscated and destroyed by the party agents. The APC party agents, in collusion with INEC polling officials, refused to allow observers access to Umuopara Ehi Hall polling unit 16-20-02005 in Umucheke ward, Olu LGA in Imo State. In Ehi ward and Okesi ward, Ogoromagongo local government area, and Aika Ohizeniyi ward, Okei local government area in Kogi State. INEC officials arrived at the polling units with pre-filled result sheets before accreditation and voting commenced. Yaga Africa received reports that some polling units did not open at 12 noon. This report cuts across 6 local governments in Imo State, namely Okigwe, Olu, Osu, Oru East, Oru West, and Owerri West. We call on INEC to suspend elections in polling units / local government areas which reported incidents of pre-filled local government area pre-filled result sheets in those local governments. Yaga Africa calls on INEC to provide an update on when voters in locations where elections are yet to commence will vote, especially the polling units affected by the late arrival of polling officials or materials in locations where this happened, especially where this was done due to the vote mishap, like in southern Ijo. In the location where the SPO was abducted, there were reports that some materials were also carted away with. So polling units affected within those locations should also, in Savannah LGA, should also have their elections, the dates informed to us.